What's up, guys? I have just taken delivery of another budget guitar. And I said to myself a few months ago that I would stop this vicious cycle of buying sub $500 guitars. I mean, I've been playing since high school. I'm turning 46 this year, and I own a couple of Fender Strats. One of them in particular, made in Korea one, which I bought in 97, I think. It's my favorite guitar. But deep down, I've always wanted to buy an American Strat. A made in America Fender Stratocaster. And I've just never been able to justify spending the money on it. And, the more I think about it, there's something nice about buying a new guitar. When it's new, you tend to play different things on it. Sounds different, feels different, and so different stuff comes out. And I like that. It's kind of addictive. But at the same time, if I didn't buy all those sub $500 guitars over the many, many years that I've been playing for, I would have had easily enough money to buy myself even a custom shop if I wanted. So anyways, I got up the other morning, jumped on eBay, which is a stupid thing to do in the first place. I have no idea why you would jump on eBay in the morning before you've properly woken up, but I did. And I always punch in the same thing. Hey, it's like the blinking curse is there on eBay. I type in left, because I'm a lefty, L-E-F-T, and it autofills for me. Left-handed electrical guitar. And it always rocks up by closest distance first. And artist guitars are literally just down the road from my place. And I usually see some stuff that they're punting on eBay. And they had a customer returned artist STH L for left for $159. Came with a gig bag, which it's a really good gig bag actually. A tuner, clip-on tuner, a pack of artist strings, a strap, a lead, and a couple of picks. And I ordered it on Friday, and it just came today. So obviously it couldn't be delivered on the weekend, but damn, that was fast. And I instantly took it out of the box. The box was pretty ratty, actually. The box is falling apart. But the guitar was in the gig bag, and all the accessories are there. And to my surprise, the protective plastic was still on the pickups. The protective plastic was on the scratch plate. The strings were covered in that thin piece of paper to protect the neck and stuff in transit. It was basically brand new. And I tuned it up, had a little play. It's really light. The last guitar I got from artist was a TC59, and it was a Telecaster style guitar, and it was the heaviest thing I've ever owned. And it was so heavy because I like playing standing up, so it was so heavy I had to get rid of it. And after that TC59, I said to myself I would never buy another guitar without first playing it and seeing it. I've never bought a guitar that's arrived in a cardboard box before. I've always, in the past, I've gone to shops and bought them, and they've come in hard cases, or I've bought them off people off eBay and gone and visited these people, had a good yarn, lefty to lefty. There's a really nice thing about being a lefty. When you meet another lefty guitarist, you end up having a bit of a chin wag, And, it's always been that really nice experience. You hear the stories about the guitar, especially if you bought a guitar of someone that has gigged with it, and all these little stories that I love. And with buying these online guitars, the TC59 was my first time, so getting it in a cardboard box and then taking it out of a bag with an elastic band on it, and seeing some sort of protective paper on the strings with sticky tape, and none of that just felt right to me. And I'm sure it feels right for so many people out there who do it all the time. But for me, it was a new experience. And I said to myself after selling that TC59 about a month ago now that I would never buy another guitar online. But yeah, here I am again. It's $159, guys. I mean, seriously, like, it's so cheap. I just can't believe this guitar is 159 bucks, and it's really light. I like it. It's basically a Strat copy, you know. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? I love Strats, and the neck is really quite thin. It is thinner, a lot thinner than the TC59. It is, I reckon, thinner than the Japanese Squire Strat that I've got, but not as thin as the neck on my Korean Squire Strat, which is ridiculously thin. I don't know what they did in '97, but it's almost like an Ibanez neck on my Squire, and I love it. I love a thin, fast neck, but this is really quite thin and comfortable, and it has a satin finish on the back, which I absolutely love. Like, when I play a guitar neck which has been painted on the back, I just feel like it's so sticky and you can't move. For some reason, the strings on this feel sticky. It's really strange, but the strings aren't as slinky as what I'm used to. So then again, the strings that I am running at the moment on my Korean-made Squire are I think they're an 8 gauge. And I've tuned it a whole step down too. It's really bendy and really fun. Actually, I've been having so much fun with that. So, you know, it's probably a situation where I might want to just swap out the strings. I've got a whole bunch of 8 gauge strings at the moment, a whole lot of packets of them. So I might do that. And I haven't checked the intonation at all. All I've done is just literally unboxed it, had a bit of a play. I will get to checking the intonation. The main cool thing about this guitar for me is it's the first Strat-like guitar that I've had which has a humbucker, and that it's what made me hit the buy now button. Honestly, like, I have always had my Squire Strat locked in to the single pickup. And I just love the sound that makes. It's just Fender Strat sound, and it's bluesy, and it's got twang in comparison to all the metal guitars that I had, you know, as a kid growing up. And I've just gotten so much cleaner with my playing, cleaner tones, and cleaner playing, and just playing nicer, cleaner music. And in many ways, it's because I've been playing the Strat so much that I haven't gone back towards the more rock and metal stuff that I used to love playing so much. And just the bridge pickup on a Strat just sounds crap when you use, you know, the heavy, what's the pedal that I've got? The metal zone, the good old metal zone. Like, chuck the metal zone on a Fender Strat with the single coil bridge pickup, and it just does not work. It falls apart. You just don't get that fatness, you know. And this, I have to say, is going to get there. I've only just plugged it in, and on a slightly dirty tone that I usually play my Korean Squire with, this thing sounds like I've got the distortion way up. I mean, I haven't changed the settings at all. Plug this thing in, put it on the bridge humbucker, and it sounds distorted. It's overdriven. It is it's noisy, it's loud, and I like it. I did, of course, put it on the neck pickup just to see what it would sound like, and yeah, it does not sound anything like the neck pickup on my Korean-made Fender Squire Stratocaster, which just sounds unbelievable on the neck pickup with a certain setting that I've got on the Boss Katana. But with this same setting, front pickup, neck pickup, just doesn't sound right. Could be because I don't know if you guys can see it there, but the pickups are quite high off the scratch plate. So maybe I might adjust these and just make them hit the deck, slam them right down until they're flush with the pick guard, and I think that might make a difference actually. But I just don't think. I mean, even though these are like not no brand pickups, they're Wilkinson pickups, so they're brand name pickup, which again for the price is unbelievable. But yeah, like I think maybe they just getting them down there might change the tones, but I still have a feeling that the pickups in my Korean Squire might be better, or better to my ears anyway. But the main thing is it feels good. I love how light it is. It doesn't feel cheap. Like it's light, but it doesn't feel cheap and nasty at all. I am really happy with this purchase. I actually think I'm going to keep it for some time, and I really don't know if I'm going to modify it or do anything to it. I mean, I think what's nice about having a cheap guitar is you don't have to care about it so much. Not that I do with any of my guitars anyway, but I don't. A part of me almost wants to relic it. And I just know that that's not a good idea. Like the times that I've watched videos of people relicking their guitars, they've just destroyed them, and it just looks so stupid to me anyway. But yeah, each to their own. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I will probably take some photos of it, some nice photos of it tomorrow. It's actually really quite nice. I mean, even where the neck joins the body, it's really tight there, and it's really, there's no gaps or there's no issues. There's no issues with this thing. If anything, also I would love to get rid of the scratch plate and put a black one on. I think just to murder it out. I mean, honestly, if I put a black scratch plate on this, it'll almost look like Gilmour's guitar, right? Like Peter Gilmour's guitar. So that could be just a cheap little mod I could do. Just change this scratch plate to a black one. But yeah, Artist Guitars. I didn't intend to be back here again, but I am on the little Facebook group that they've got, this little nice community that they've got running, and I really enjoy hanging out on that little community. And it did start to feel a little bit strange that I don't own an artist guitar, yet I'm in the group and I'm liking people's posts and every now and then making a post. So I had to buy back into the family, didn't I? So I am back in the family. I have an artist guitar, and yeah, looking forward to exploring where this humbucker takes me. Highly suggest you guys take a look at artist guitars. I shall catch you guys around. See you later.